Hello everyone and welcome back to the O's room. Alright, so this is gonna be like a kind of like a what I did today and then a kind of a reminder, like a good reminder, kind of uplift your spirits and just encourage you, okay? So we're gonna start with the first part. We're gonna get the boring stuff out the way, as y'all would say, the boring stuff out the way. So today, woke up at 9, got Luna her breakfast, got her little cereal and all that great stuff. Then I proceeded to clean the house, straighten up, get all the papers and stuff together, get Luna's room together, get my living room together. My kitchen's always together because I'm always in the kitchen, so it's always clean. Um, and then I ate lunch with my daughter. I actually sat her down at the table and I made her do these little tracing activities in this book that my uncle had got her. Shout out to him for giving her that because that was definitely needed and it occupies her time. It's like her going to school. She called it homework. But she enjoyed doing it. So I let her do that and then we ate lunch. She ate lunch actually. I just had a snack. And then I worked out. And after I was done my workout, I was just like in this mode of like gratefulness. And I also did read my Bible and pray. And in my prayer, after I prayed, the Lord told me to go back to the date of the 10th. And I'm flipping through my notebook to see what I wrote on the 10th. And what I wrote December 10th really, really encouraged me. And it really, because I wrote down something that was going to set the tone for my 2023. And I wrote down what I wanted it to be like and what it was going to consist of. And it's surely happening right in front of my eyes. And I didn't even notice it. And then I heard God say he was proud of me. And it brought me to tears. It brought me to tears. Because so many times in life, you do all these things. You have ups, you have downs. But rarely do we hear people say that they're proud of us. Like, that's just something that not a lot of people take the time to say at times. It takes like a certain type of person to really be like, I'm proud of you. To constantly remind you, even in the bad times, that they're proud of you. And that's one thing that I kind of always want to do with my family, especially my husband, my daughter. I always tell her I'm proud of her. And I rarely say it to myself. I'm so like self-critical of myself. And it makes me just not be proud of myself. And I'm like, what am I to be proud about myself? Because I feel everything I do is very mundane and boring, but it's not like I'm not doing anything. I'm working on my health. I'm making sure that my house is together. I'm making sure my husband is good. I'm making sure my daughter is good. And I feel like that's like some of the most important things is making sure that your family is good. And when God said that he was proud of me, I was like, what? You're proud of me? And that's the second time that I've heard God say he was proud of me. The other time was when I went to church and I was getting prayed over, and the person that was praying over me said, God's proud of you. And I was like, what? I didn't even know God said stuff like that. Because I had never really heard anybody say that God said they were proud of me. But that was my second time. So it really just made me realize, like, Jayla, you might feel like you're doing just your everyday chores and your everyday tasks, but you're helping the people around you more than you know. And to not downgrade what I'm doing because I'm comparing it to somebody else's daily task. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And it just brought me into a space of being grateful. I was like super, super grateful for just everything that has especially everything that has happened in this past 2 years. I'm mentally healthy again. I will do a story on that soon. But I'm mentally healthy again, mentally stable. I was able to get back with my fiance, then fiance, now husband. We got married. We had been in our apartment for 14 months. Rent's been paid on time every month. Lights have never been off. Water's never been off. We have Wi-Fi every month. Like, I am grateful. And I'm proud of myself. Because without God, I would not be here. But also without my efforts and my determination to make sure that I have the life that I desire, that I'm able to give my daughter the things that she needs, and I'm able to sow and pour into my husband, we would not be where we are today. So I just want to remind y'all, definitely be grateful where you are. And I'm not saying everything has been perfect, but I have definitely accomplished a lot of things in this last 2 years, personally. And I feel like I'm in such a better place mentally and physically. And I feel because I am in a better place mentally, that my physical is now starting to follow. So that's why I've been on this fitness journey and trying to get back healthy. I've been exercising for like 6-7 weeks now, consistently, 4 to 5 days a week. And I feel amazing. I really feel amazing. And I know that all this progress, all this growth is because God. And no, I have not been like super consistent with God, but I will say that anytime I needed something, even if it wasn't I needed something, I was just in a place of being grateful. I thanked God and I prayed. And I just appreciated it, and I covered my family, and I covered my extended family, like people that raised me, and even Joe's family. I covered them in prayer, and I have kept God in my life, and He is just bringing me back closer and closer to Him as I'm continuing out through this mental health journey, this fitness journey, spiritual journey. I'm coming back closer to Him and understanding Him better, and just really coming into being this wonderful woman of God that I've always wanted to be. And now I feel like my next step is to really start serving in church. I really want to go to church and sing. The only thing that was holding me back was I really do not feel like my voice is meant to be lead. And I don't feel like I should be singing by myself. And I really wanted to be a part of a choir, but the church that I was at did not have a choir, and I would have had to sing by myself. And I was not doing it. I know my limits and I know my capabilities. Not saying that in the future I won't be able to sing lead, but as of right now, I won't. I'm not equipped to do that. And now we're thinking about going to a new church, and we're actually gonna go visit a church tomorrow. And I'm just hoping and praying that it's a good church. And I asked God for confirmation. Whenever I get there, I need some type of confirmation that we should be there, if it's the church for us to really grow and serve God in. And I have a good feeling about it. But yeah, this is a season to be grateful. Every season is a season to be grateful, whether it's a good season, a bad season, an indifferent season, a struggling season. No matter what season it is, it should be a season of gratefulness because you're alive. That's the first and foremost thing that you should be thankful for. It's just being alive, being able to walk, talk, step, walk, like hear, see, taste things, have the mobility of your limbs, like that your heart is beating, that your kidneys are working, like all those things you should first be grateful for, because without that, you wouldn't be able to do anything. You wouldn't be able to do anything. So be grateful, okay? That's my reminder for y'all. Be grateful. Just be grateful. That really encouraged me. I hope it encouraged y'all. But I love y'all. Peace. We are leaving the roaster.